Good morning, good day. Whenever this message, finds you. Miss Sunshine here, coming to you today, bringing you a whole lot of love, light, and sunshine. Um, wow. Well, hi guys. I'm absolutely, positively sure that this message will find who it needs to find when it needs to find you. I'm absolutely sure. And if this message finds you, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. This message isn't for everyone, and it shouldn't be. But for the ones it's for, you'll know. Um, Let me jump right into this today. And it's taken me a couple days to even try to post this or record this, because to me it's kind of deep, and waiting for the right words to come and for spirit to just really lead me um, to getting the message out correctly, because I am the vessel, and that's all I am. I just want to make sure, as always, I don't jump the gun and I don't make a message just because I feel like it. If you've gotten the picture by now, I'm not doing this for likes, I'm not doing this for subscriptions. I'm just here just to bring love, light, and sunshine, and all that good stuff out. But as well, I'm also here just letting people know they're not alone in this journey. So jumping right into it, 2 minutes was enough of that. Um, Self-love. That's what I'm gonna talk about today. Self-love and the road back to self-love. And it's an interesting topic, because it's like, okay, what is it? What is self-love, and why does it matter? Now, before we go any further, I'm gonna tell you, I've heard a lot of people say, I love myself. Oh, I love me. I love me. And yeah, that sounds really, really good until you dive deeper into what self-love is. And self-love is not just superficial. Self-love is really a deeper type of love. Self-love is you honoring your boundaries, you taking the time to heal yourself, you taking the time to grow, release trauma, not release it, because a lot of times it's not about the release. It's about the feel. It's about the leaning into. Self-love could be a whole lot of things enveloped into one. It's not just one thing. And as I go through, this message, you'll see, self-love. You'll see why it matters, and just different things about it, because I just feel like if you don't show up for you, then who will? Seriously, on a whole nother level. And sometimes we think we love ourselves 100% and it's just all about self-love. we tend to find sometimes that's not all true. And one of the reasons self love matters, guys, is because we unconsciously set the tone of how we're continually treated by others. hmm And sometimes that's a harsh reality to face. It is. Once that 100% truth comes out of how and where we're abandoning ourselves or have abandoned ourselves. hmm And it's crazy. I thought for years, man, I love me. I love me. Yeah. Yeah. But then you have to start asking yourself, you know, do I 100% really show myself like real hardcore self love like I show others? That type of love that I show others. Because a lot of times we listen and we're compassionate to others, to other people, and we want them to be the same way to us. But we don't give that same type of love to ourselves. Some of the things we allow ourselves to go through, we would stop somebody else from going through that. And we're our hardest critic. You know, nobody can criticize us more than ourselves. hmm We're not as hard on other people. We give other people grace, but we don't give ourselves that same type of grace. We'll bend over backwards to make sure that next person is okay. That next person has eaten a meal. That next person is taking care of their heart. That next person is doing what they need to do to grow. And the whole time your inner child is like, well, what about me? What about me? You know, and that's okay. It's okay. Yeah. You know, we've been taught the level of self care and self love that we require as individuals is selfish. It's being selfish, it's selfishness. That's what we've been taught. Um, like our boundaries, we're bashed for those. That's self love. Sometimes called conceited because we know our worth. It's self love. And a part of your boundaries, because you know your worth, you know where it levels out at. You know, we know our worth and we embrace our beauty. We embrace who we are. When we need a mental day, when we got to step back, when we want to go take care of ourselves, even when we want to say no, that's self-care. You know, self-care is really essential, guys. I mean, like, really, really essential. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's essential. It is. You know, when we continue to show up for others and not show up for ourselves, we silently build up resentment. And it's unconscious. It's an unconscious resentment Because our spirit, our body, our higher self is mm, yearning. I was looking for the right word. It's yearning for that same type of love, that same type of attention, affection, care. You know, our bodies get tired of neglecting our own needs while pouring into others. And we feel so depleted because we're pouring into others out of our actual cup and not our overflow, which causes depletion, which causes frustration because now you're getting angry. Okay, case in point, you do something for someone and you just do it. But now there's a feeling of behind it. And tell me it's never happened. Be neglecting yourself, but you'll do it for them. You'll take your last for them. You'll make sure they eat, but you haven't eaten. You make sure they go to the doctors, but you don't go to the doctors. Like I said at school, we do this every single day. You know, we feel guilty, and we're led to feel guilty about self-love, embracing taking care of you, embracing honoring your boundaries, embracing some of the things you require, embracing that inner child calling out saying, oh, I need some attention, or I need rest. It's okay. We're caught up in a world that you're not allowed to do that. You're not. You're not. Because what it'll look like to others, some might not like it. Your self-love to others, and outside looking in, they may not like it. They're not. The ones that gained from you abandoning yourself, they're not going to like it. You know, self-love is really getting to know who you are. Toxicity and all. I can't expect someone else to love me, and I can't pour that same love into myself. And then, just to be honest, the expectation of love from someone else, it kind of fades away in the sense that once you start showing yourself a type of self-love and caring and nurturing you, you get to experience firsthand what true love feels like real talk, without needing it externally, okay? And then when it is received externally, you're able to receive it, but not as a necessity, but as an addition, an added bonus. Like, you're not looking for someone, you must love me. No, you have so much love for yourself. It's pouring out. Your overflow is now pouring out. You can now pour into others as needed, as necessitated, as led. But the difference is now it's from an overflow cup. It's not depleting you. And when you start being able to receive love from others, not as a necessity, but as a bonus, it allows you to fully embrace the love given. Because now you're not attached to that love. Now you're not needing a person to show up in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You have to have it. And if you don't, oh my gosh, it's just ending. But if you've always been that problem solver, that people pleaser, that go with the flow type of person, keeping your mouth shut because it just keeps the peace. I always say everything is a sign, everything is a sign. That is my sun showing up. That's sunshine on a motorcycle that he just bought, guys. I kid you not. It's the love of my life. Well, as we see, sunshine has showed up. So that means we're going to kind of conclude this. But if you've been that people pleaser, you've been that one, you know what I'm saying, just keeping the peace. You've been that one just abandoning yourself. Just abandoning yourself. That's not self-love. It's time to take the road back to self-love. And it's so important because we've gone all our life looking for this love from external sources. We've been conditioned to think the love that we need and have to have is externally. And that's why we end up putting, sorry guys, all this pressure on other individuals to love us. Okay? Take that road back to yourself, one step at a time. Get to know who you are on a deeper level. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see. You'll see. It's beautiful here. It is. And the more you get to know yourself, the more you embrace you, the more you clean out your closet, the type of love you're able to receive, and the type of love you're able to give is on a whole nother level. If you made it this far into this video, you know, I thank you very much. I thank you very much. And as always, you know, I always say, if no one has told you today that they love you, guys, I love you. I love you with my whole heart. You matter. Your feelings matter. What you want matters. And you're such a beautiful soul. And in this journey back to self-love, it's going to allow you to see just how beautiful you are. And there will be some people that try to make you believe you're not as beautiful as you are. And that's okay. There are going to be people that don't agree with what you're doing, holding your boundaries, and that's okay. You showed up long enough for everyone else. It is time to show up for yourself. And on that note, I am going to leave you with a whole bunch of love, light, and sunshine, guys. Until next time, be safe.